Hey guys, it's BroUack, and I was gonna go into this video with the mindset thinking, okay, people might not like this Torbjorn change. There's gonna be a big portion of people that think that the old Torbjorn's better, that this new change is not needed, he's gonna be worse than before, but after just looking at the patch notes, really playing the new Torbjorn, feeling the new Torbjorn, no pause on that, I've come to the conclusion that this is good for him. This is a great change for him and something that was needed for him to be dragged out of the bottom of the barrel position that he was at for the longest time. Now, I understand, and I'm not going to try to hate on Torbjorn in this video saying that he was completely useless, because he wasn't. During defense, he was amazing. In times of attack payload, he was alright. During control maps and attack 2 CP, maybe not the greatest, but if he knew how to handle Torbjorn, he could be semi-decent. But the biggest problem with him is that he wasn't the answer for a big portion of situations that you were in. In a sense, he might have been seen useless. I don't think I have to be safe with my words when describing his past situations if we're looking at the PTR as his current situation. The best times that Torbjorn would be the best answer was heavily in favor for defense. Other than that, you really wouldn't look at Torbjorn and be like, yes, that is our guy right there. Attack on 2CP, control maps, and I know there's going to be times where people are able to play him and do tremendously well, but for a big majority of us, there's better heroes to try to answer the problem. And the problem here is just trying to play the freaking game, trying to get kills and trying to capture the points. And that was the biggest problem with Torbjorn. But now that these changes are coming to us, now that these changes are finally on PTR, now he's a completely different hero and finally the DPS hero that he was always meant to be. When it comes to his turrets, which is a big reason why he was this heavily anchored defense hero, now you can just toss it and be free to do whatever you want. You don't have to be tied to it to constantly build it, because that's what you would have to do before. Now if it goes down, okay, throw a new one. Now you don't have to worry about it. Now that's your 7th man. Another thing, his Rivet Gun. It does a lot more faster damage than what it does previously. On top of that, you can be closer to the enemy because you're not tied to your turret anymore. On top of that, he gained a new ability that is obviously less team-oriented, but who truly thought that the armor pack system was the saving grace for Overwatch and the main reason why you won a lot of your games? Now, I will admit, there's going to be times where armor packs will be missed. There's going to be times where, oh man, I wish we had armor packs instead of Torbjorn just running in just with his molten core. But let's be honest here, how many times were those armor packs really utilized in a team situation? So now, rather than having those armor packs that maybe you would have utilized, now you truly have a 6th man that isn't completely useless, that can hold his own while doing the hefty amount of damage that the second or primary DPS should be doing in the first place. That's the big reason why Torbjorn was always good, is because of his Rivet Gun. Now his Rivet Gun is increased, now he has a turret on top of that can easily just be thrown at the side of it, and now he has an ability that makes him even stronger on top of that. Guys, I'm explaining all this to you to really show why this Torbjorn change was really needed, in case you were ever wondering, oh man, this is gonna make Torbjorn so much more worse. So it's no, he's not stationary anymore. Now he can go out, be free, and be the DPS that he's always meant to be. Oh, but bro, you act that ultimate, man. It's not that strong. I'd rather want molten core in that level 3 turret. Fine, okay, let's compare the two. Level 3 turret, phenomenal, very scary. 800 HP turret that just can fire rockets at you versus pools of lava, or we're not gonna get into rated R stuff here. I made that joke on a video earlier. But really, the whole point of this ultimate is obviously for your defensive hold. Say you're on Hanamura at the first point and the team is gonna be pushing, you're gonna wanna place that at the choke right away. Why? It burns through armor. It does extra damage against armor. So not only will this be busting down tanks, it's just gonna be killing everybody, because that's the only way that they can go. This is gonna stop so many pushes. Lucio ultimate pushes, Brigitte ultimate pushes, Zenyatta ultimate pushes, they're all gonna die, or they're not gonna move and they're gonna wait for that pool. But once that pool is done, their pushing ultimate is also done. There aren't a lot of counter ultimates that can stop a lot of pushes, but now Torbjorn finally has a place to not only be a viable DPS, but also, what's the word I want to use? A push stopper DPS? That didn't really make sense, but you get the phrase that I'm trying to work with here. He's not going to be this heavily niche hero that needs a bunch of shields around his turret so that it doesn't go down and that he can go out and have fun with his Rivet Gun. Now he's going to be an option when the enemy team has a lot of tanks with a lot of armor, and maybe also if the enemy team has a Pharah, because he has that turret and he also has that pool of lava. Now when people see that, they're going to be like, hey, let's go Torbjorn. When that wasn't ever, I don't think anyone has ever said that besides maybe like on defense or something. Hey, Torbjorn would be a good option. You rarely ever heard that. You always hear, well, Soldier would be good if they have that Pharah. Reaper will be good if they have that Roadhog. This, and that. Torbjorn will be good if they have a lot of tanks with armor. So I think you know where I stand on this statement. Obviously, I like the new Torbjorn changes. Obviously, I like where they're going with Torbjorn, how they're making him much more versatile and viable option of a hero. But I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comments saying, oh, I like the old Torbjorn better. So let me know in the comments down below why you think the old Torbjorn's better. It's probably going to be due to his ultimate, because everything else that's changed has just made him, the single hero that he is, a whole lot more better. A team hero? Maybe not, but definitely a much more DPS single viable option. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.